Live or what? Hi guys, and welcome to Football Canapes. Hi guys, and welcome to Football Canapes for this game. I mean, could be vitally important for a variety of reasons. With Manchester United hosting Brentford at Old Trafford. At Old Trafford, and who knows what happens in the aftermath of this game with Erik Ten Hag's future in in I mean has been part of the talking points in various quarters. So let's see what happens uh, as we traverse through the through the games, and yeah. So it's it'll be I mean, whatever happens in this game, it's not going to go away. It's not going to go away. And yeah. So uh, what happens, we'll find out later on what happens. But for now, it does look like that he'll be in charge of not only this game, but the game against Brentford, sorry, against Fenerbahce as well. So against Fenerbahce as well. So I mean, remains to be seen what happens to Erik Ten Hag as the months go by into his regime and into his uh, into his regime. And yeah. I mean, could well be pivotal game this last season. In fact, Brentford were very close to winning, but in the end, through stoppage time goals by uh, by Scott McTominay, who's now plying his trade at Napoli in Naples. What a great place to be! He'll be he'll be maybe he'll be watching this game. And yeah. So we'll see what happens in this game. Erik Ten Hag, I'm sorry if I'm talking too much about him, but he will be the he will be the talk of the town as far as this game is concerned. He's the guy. I mean, most of the people have drawn their swords at. I mean, Manchester United, as someone was saying. I mean, Manchester United do generate great business for whichever. I mean, like, if you are in the sporting world, whatever you do, they will leave you with they will generate plenty of clicks. What happens in this game? Well, we will find out later on. But it does look like that Erik Ten Hag will certainly be in charge of this game. Obviously, he will be. He's the one who's put out the teams. I'm just checking the audio that. Yeah, the audio seems fine, at least in this scene. And next scene, hopefully. So I was talking about the team news. Here is the said team news from the game. Here is the said team news from the game. And yeah. So I mean, plenty of injuries for Manchester United. For Manchester United. I mean, but a pretty decent team that Manchester United have put out. And pretty decent team that Manchester United have put out. What was I looking for? It's not here. Anyways, but pretty decent team that Manchester United have put out in this game. It's Andre Onana in goal. It's Andre Onana in goal. Matthias De Ligt. Harry Maguire is injured. Why would I call him Harry Kane? Uh, Emiliano Martinez. Lisandro Martinez starts alongside him. I think in uh, in uh, in the center of defense. Bruno Fernandes, captain. He was he was maybe. I mean, he wouldn't have thought that he would be starting this game when he was sent off against Spurs. Spurs who who got a great win earlier today. They beat West Ham. They beat West Ham in their game and in their game. But Bruno Fernandes starts. Rasmus Højlund now fit. He starts as well. Rashford on the left hand side, so no Ahmad Diallo. Christian Eriksen starts. Christian Eriksen starts as well for Manchester United. He's been arguably their better one of their better players this season. Alejandro Garnacho, he didn't join up with Argentina in in uh, in their World Cup qualifiers, I think. And then Casemiro. I mean, there are plenty of injuries. Kobe Menu is out for a while. It looks like, and it looks like Diego Dallo. He'll be playing at right backs. And just one confusion I have is whether is whether uh, is whether Johnny Evans will be starting at left back or in the center of defense. So Lisandro Martinez or Johnny Evans. One of these two will be the one who start at left back, and the other one will probably start at center half, the left-sided center half, but we will find out. I can only speculate, and I don't think that's a good idea. That's a good idea. So yeah, we'll see. We'll wait and then cast our judgment as to what happens. What happens in the game. In the game. And as far as Brentford are concerned, Brentford who have made flying starts in the last four games. In the last four games, they've they've uh, they've scored in three of them. They have scored in the first minute, and in the fourth one they scored in the second minute. So, and their manager was saying that it was probably because the kickoff was taken by the other side. So here's their side. That's Mark Flecken in goal. Sepp Vandenberg, I think he's signed from Liverpool. Christopher Ayer, the Dane. Ethan Pinnock and Nathan Collins. So I mean, pretty solid defense. Christian Norgard, Vitali Janelt, Michael Damsgaard, another Dane, Keen Lewis Potter, Brian Mbuemo, and Kevin Shada. Joan Visa is in the squad, but starts only on the bench for only on the bench for the team from London, another team from London. Not that I'm complaining. I'm just pointing out the fact that Brentford are a team from are a team from are a team from London. So I mean, I mean, all the talk in the lead up to this game, the 2 week break that we have had for international football, it has all centered around Erik Ten Hag, whether he'll get sacked, whether he'll survive, and whether he'll survive He has survived. I mean, I can understand the fans who Manchester United fans who want him sacked. If I were Manchester United fan, I would be, I would be perhaps wanting the same thing, but I can also understand the owner's point of view where why they might have kept him on uh, and why they might have kept him on, but we'll see how it goes with Manchester United. The performance, the result today is all that matters, and whatever happens today, I mean it will be keenly watched. I mean, as I was telling you, there are plenty of injuries for Manchester United. Harry Maguire is out. Victor Lindelof, I'm not sure if he's on the bench or not. He's on the bench. Victor Lindelof, that is, and Victor Lindelof is on the bench. Victor Lindelof is on the bench. Uh, Bande, the reserve keeper, he's on the bench as well, and he's on the bench. And Mazraoui, we all expected him to be missing, but he's back. He's back, and Joshua Zirkzee is on the bench. So I mean, reasonably decent bench given the situation that was made out of no Mason Mount, no Luke Shaw. Still, I mean, still fair amount of distance away. I think still fair amount of distance away. I think Luke Shaw certainly is a fair amount of distance away, and and yeah. So I mean, Manchester United. I can understand fans might be thinking that we need to make a fast start. We need to make sure that we score early on, but it's also important not to concede early on as well, because that could uh, that could uh, that could spell danger as well for that could spell danger for Manchester United. They certainly don't want to be going down. They certainly don't want to be going down a goal or two, because then it becomes maybe if the crowd turns, then that is not ideal at all. That is not ideal at all, and I mean would be I mean it'll be I mean, it should be studied how the senior players react in this game. As far as Manchester United are concerned, uh, yesterday there was an article in on the ESPN website that I mean, which was rather, I mean, not very complimentary of not very complimentary of not very complimentary of Manchester United and where they are currently. But let me just check the clock as well, and which wasn't very complimentary of the Manchester United players and how things have been. So just checking the clock if it is working fine or not. Hopefully it is. So it's uh, it's it's working fine, the clock, that is, and yeah. So because in trying a few new things, so have to be careful with what I do, and I have to put the best foot forward. So So that ways it's always important. And yesterday there was a piece that wasn't very complimentary of Manchester United players. So yeah, I mean it's 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 I mean it'll be interesting to watch how the senior players react in this game for for Manchester United. And yeah, so coming back to the team news, let's just look at the team news as well. Again, uh, I mean, as far as Brentford are concerned, I mean, let's see if they play five at the back or four at the back. It's I mean, you never know with the Brentford what system they are going to go with. So what system they are going to go with, and what system they are going to go with. I mean, not sure what they've done, but I mean, not happy with a few things that the way they are, the way they are. But anyways, I'm trying my best. This day is, I mean, it's been a horrible day for me so far. Been a horrible day, and I was really looking forward to the Premier League returning after the international break. And it's been an absolute torrid day with everything that has been going on. Hopefully we see a good game. Newcastle United playing as well. Unfortunately, they are not on TV, so we'll be keeping a keen eye out on how Newcastle United do in their game in our game against Brentford. So in our game against Brentford, so hopefully a win, and I mean, by the way, 10 minutes to go in this game to begin. I mean, I just can't wait to see what kind of camera angles they present, and what kind of starts or strategies both teams employ in this game. It's going to be a banger. Other games going on as well. I'm Ipswich versus Everton. Ipswich versus Everton is one. Ipswich versus Everton is one, and then we have Ipswich versus Everton is one, and Newcastle versus Brighton and Hove Albion, of course, is another, and Aston Villa versus Fulham, Leicester versus Southampton is another one. And am I forgetting any games? Fulham versus Villa, Southampton, Leicester. So five games in this on this Premier League Saturday. On this Premier League Saturday, hopefully Hopefully, hopefully a good game in the making, and the day has been absolutely horrific. Has been absolutely horrific. Yeah, just waiting for the game to begin. Just waiting for the game to begin, and yeah, hopefully it will be a good game. As I said, Manchester United senior players like Bruno Fernandes, Marcus Rashford, all eyes will be on them, and as to how they play this game, the attitude they show. I mean, prediction wise, I do feel that I do feel that Manchester United, for whatever reason, I mean, obvious reasons, of course, they are the favorites. They are the favorites in this game, and they are the favorites in this game. And but Brentford, I mean, the main reason why I make Manchester United favorites are because they are the home team. They have the history, the pedigree. I mean, they are a far bigger team than they are a far bigger team than Brentford will ever be. Honestly, I mean, I can't see Brentford overtaking Manchester United, to be honest, and to be honest, and Brentford overtaking Brentford overtaking Manchester United, to be honest, and that's the only reason. Otherwise, it's otherwise it's more or less an even money game. Uh, Game is about to begin, and Thomas Frank talking to, I mean, one of his old friends, I'm assuming, and Diego Dallo there, probably with his son, and Bruno Fernandes, and not Chris. I mean, no, Matthias Jensen must be injured for Brentford. Christian Norgard is the captain. He is usually the captain, and looks like Alessandro Martinez is at left back, not Johnny Evans. Ericsson, Casemiro, the sitters protecting the back four. Casemiro, the deepest probably. Garnacho, Fernandes, Rashford, and up top is Rasmus Højlund. Rasmus Højlund, it'll be. Get closer and closer and closer to the kickoff. In Old Trafford, they showed a picture which looked, I mean, picture having a camera angle. It looked slightly different. I mean, it's still packed. Erik Ten Hag and Thomas Frank. I mean, Erik Ten Hag lost at Brentford 4-0 in his second game in charge. Manchester United will be attacking the Stretford end first, and the referee not sure what has happened. Maybe a slight delay or no delay as such, but we should be starting imminently. Bruno Fernandes giving team talk, and Diego Dallo back at right back. So it's Manchester United kicking off. So the probability of the probability of they're taking the knee first of all. Kickoff has happened, and Manchester United have taken the kickoff, and and I'll keep you updated with the other scores as well. Obviously, just begin everything. Martinez is indeed starting at the left back. There was a chance, perhaps. Manchester United in the first minute or so have started occasionally and zooming. Martinez at left back, good passer of the ball is Bruno Fernandes on the left. I think Bruno Fernandes on the left. I mean, has the freedom to go anywhere. Manchester United, thanks to West Ham's defeat, now 13th, not 14th. Good ball. Mbuemo. I mean, such a good player, Brian Mbuemo. Ghanaian, he is as well. His chance for Brentford. Oh no! I mean, it might have been third minute, but Kevin Schade, the German, with a chance. I mean, not sure who it was. Delict. Oh no! I mean, would have been interesting if he had scored and perhaps put off by Evans's legs, and Mbuemo was stunted by or stopped by Lisandro Martinez. Pinnock with the long throw. Oh, straight into the arms of Onana. And by straight, I mean it came through a body of players. Christopher Ayer once again with a beautiful diagonal. Decent start this by Brentford. Interesting that they're playing in pink. Nil-nil in all the games that have Everton versus Ipswich for some reason has been delayed. Sure why, but it has been delayed. Good defending there by Delict. I mean, fairly routine start in in this game. I mean, maybe I was expecting a bit too much. Maybe I was expecting a bit too much. Fulham have taken the lead against Aston Villa. Not sure who has scored, but we will check it out. Raul Jimenez. Raul Jimenez. I mean, Aston Villa have shown powers of recovery in the previous games, but we'll see. Rogers. No chances to speak of in the first few minutes, but I mean Brentford, they're playing themselves in trouble. Manchester United putting pressure. Christian Eriksen playing against his former team. Is Garnacho down the left? Oh, good block. Goal kick. Came off Garnacho in the end. Came off Garnacho in the end. It's been rather subdued. Southampton have taken the lead against Leicester. Cameron Archer, the man who missed a penalty against Manchester United in their 3-0 defeat. Oh, and I thought that was going to a Manchester United player, straight to Manchester United player with the goal gaping. But Brentford are on the attack. Good covering there by Garnacho. Good covering there by Garnacho. I'm not surprised that he is starting because I mean a lot of teams just don't release their players for international games, and I mean he was not going to play that much. Good run there by Kevin Schade and Buemo. Is I mean now with Ivan Toney going to Saudi Arabia Al Hilal, I think. I mean he's the main man. He's the main man at. Oh, foul. I mean Delict holding his head. Hopefully nothing too serious for the Dutch international, former Ajax captain. I mean I don't think there's anything wrong with him. Yeah, he catches the knee, but could could be a bad blow. So Lindelof warming up. I mean, it's his own fault basically. I mean, on second looks, I do apologize that it did. I mean, whether it was meant or not, it did look painful. So Harry Maguire and Tom Heaton in the stands as Delict gets treatment. Let's check out the other scores as well. If there's been other goals. Oh, 1-1 between Fulham and Villa. Morgan Rogers has scored. So two goals in the opening few minutes, opening 10 minutes. In the opening 10 minutes. Sure, how Newcastle United are getting on. Lindelof warming up and it doesn't look good for Delict if he's still down, which he is. He's getting bandage on his head. Delict now. Oh, there's a lot of blood. There is a lot of blood. I mean, in a way, blood is good so that there's no internal damage. In a way, it's not bad, but treatment needs to be given. And Manchester United are now down to 10 players. Lindelof being talked to, and that would be something if Delict can't continue. Free kick, meanwhile, for Brentford. Dreadful free kick. No pace, no direction, no power behind it, and good pass. Oh, I mean, nearly another player taken out close to Delict, but he's getting treatment. He's getting treatment. Not a bad start if you are Brentford. Not a bad start. And Dallo at right back. An uncertain sort of a header for from the Portuguese international. Not sure if he's the first choice right back or not, but Cancelo now in Saudi Arabia, Al Hilal I think as well. Manchester United down to 10, and I mean after 15 minutes it's nil-nil with Brentford, so can't be that unhappy. And Delict is on. I mean doesn't look like any bandage or anything, so must be good. Attempt. Oh, should be keeper. Oh, no, should be on us. Damn scarred with the attempt. A damning attempt. So, no changes to the score in the other games. 52% possession for Manchester United, 48% for Brentford. But Brentford have looked dangerous. Ooh, just behind. Should be a goal kick. Oh, sorry, a throw in. 18 minutes played. Nothing much to talk about in this game. In other games, Fulham versus Villa, there have been a couple of goals, 1-1 between both teams. Raul Jimenez and Morgan Rogers both scoring. Corner to Manchester United of Christopher Ayer. Manchester United face Fenerbahce up next in the Europa League against their former manager Jose Mourinho. He'd be looking to fire his team right up for that Europa League game. Corner comes in. Garnacho. Garnacho! Oh, that's not a foul is not given. The referee plays on. Rashford. Corner. I mean, that looked like a foul. That looked like a foul to me, honestly. I mean, another corner to Manchester United, by the way. Another corner to Manchester United, by the way. Manchester United, by the way. Manchester United. Comes. Oh, what happened there? Oh, ball did cross the line. Another corner. I mean, Mark Flecken seemed to have dropped the ball, and that look might have been given a foul. Here comes the corner, cleared away for now. Throw in. Still nil-nil here, still nil-nil between Newcastle and Brighton. And Ipswich versus Everton has kicked off nil-nil there as well. Quarter of the game gone. I mean, a boring game so far, if you ask me. Boring. A bit boring, honestly. Nothing special in this Manchester United versus Brentford game. I was that, uh, kind of hoping that we'd see some, talking points, but it's been, I mean, chance for Manchester United perhaps. Martinez crosses, poor cross, cut out. 5 minutes played, more or less. Oh, chance. I mean, not in a Ganacho on the left. Flecken saves. I mean, should have saved it anyways. I mean, wasn't a particularly impressive sort of save, but a save that he had to make. I mean, any error would have allowed fourth corner for Manchester United. Cleared, but Rashford should retrieve it. I mean, it's very clear that Martinez is at left back, not Johnny Evans. Manchester United picking up speed. No goals, any more goals. Sorry, Southampton have taken a 2-0 lead against Leicester City. Joe Aribo. Joe Aribo. And I mean, looks like Southampton might get a win after all. In town seems like a pelvic or a hip sort of a injury for. I mean, nothing special in this game from Bruno is up, should be able to run it off the injury, but you never know. That could have been dangerous. Brentford taking their lives in their own hands. Nothing much happening in this game. It's been pretty boring, honestly. There's a chance. Oh, Nana saves from Nogard. Mbuemo created that chance. And I mean, it wasn't a breathtaking save, but it was a save that Onana had to make. Might have been going wide anyways, but he couldn't have taken any chances. Set Wenderberg, I think half an hour gone, more than half an hour gone, and still nil nil. I mean, Brentford have had 4 attempts now. There are few of them on target. Everton have taken the lead against. Oh, chance for Manchester United. Oh, miss! What a miss, Ericsson. Ericsson with a miss, although a foul might have been given. A foul might have been given, honestly. It looks like a foul might have been given. But Ericsson with a goal gaping. Let's see if the foul was given or not. I don't know whether the foul was given or not. Wide. I mean, chances beginning to arrive for Manchester United. Casemiro there. I mean, deflects wide for a corner. He cleared away. Another shot whistles over the bar, far wide and not so handsome. Oh, Brighton have taken the lead against Newcastle. Danny Welbeck, absolutely diabolical. The kind of start Newcastle have had, and then Danny Welbeck with a sucker punch. For Garnacho in the box. Oh, again, too far, too wide. Ten Hag will be fairly happy, I guess. Fairly content is perhaps the word. I mean, I still don't know whether that Christian Eriksen chance was a foul was given or not. But this Manchester United versus Brentford game is the only one game that is nil-nil at the moment. Rest other games have had a goal. 38 minutes gone. Perhaps that Eriksen's chance was the best one. Someone slipped there. Ah, wide from Eriksen, goal kick. 5 or 6 Danish players on show. Oh, good skill there by Hoyland. Garnacho. Oh, deflected. Oh, good save there by Flecken from Garnacho. And Pinnock clears it out for a corner. Corner is cleared. Chance for Mbuemo. What can he do? Oh, that's a terrible choice. That is a terrible choice for a pass. Absolute terrible choice. Nil nil in this game. Coming towards the half time. Brentford have done really well in this half. I mean, Manchester United have had chances, but good skill there by Damsgaard, I think. Crossed. Oh, good defending by Dallo. Here comes Rashford, who's playing on the right. I mean, Garnacho is obviously been on the left. That's a terrible header from Schade, Kevin Schade. Should be a fair amount of stoppage time with Delict's injury. 4 minutes. Dear God. So much blood on Delict's head and face, and can't see him continuing in the second half, not for the whole of it, anyways. I mean, once again, Manchester United are down to 10 men. Dallo. I mean, Manchester United have had the possession, they have gotten into decent areas as well, but Brentford would be pretty satisfied with how they have done. Free kick. Slightly overhit. I think it would be half time in most of the games. Half time between Newcastle and Brighton. Brighton leading 1-0, and and let's check out some of the other scores. Cardiff beating Plymouth 5-0. Luton 3-0 winners over Watford. Oxford 1, West Brom 1. Leverkusen 1, Frankfurt 1, Borussia Mönchengladbach 1, Heidenheim 1. These are at the hour mark. Freiburg 3, Augsburg 0, Bayern Munich versus Stuttgart later on, Mainz 0, Leipzig 2, Siemens and Orban. Here's Kevin Schade up against Delict. Corner. I mean, if there is time to take. But there's so much blood on Delict. Once again, Delict heads on to get some treatment. I mean, it would be better off if he goes off and gets it bandaged at halftime. It's almost upon us. Oh, 1-0! Ethan Pinnock makes it 1-0. 1-0 Brentford. I mean, Manchester United were down to 10 men, and and Erik Ten Hag, dear oh dear, nothing Onana could do, and and it's 1-0. Nothing Onana could do. I mean, this Delict injury has been a real bad one, and I mean, once again they were down to 10 men, but nothing could be done. I mean, Manchester United are their own worst enemies there, and Ethan Pinnock makes it 1-0. 52nd minute we are into. Can Manchester United equalize? No. I mean, Brian Mbuemo must be pleased. Oh, that's a foul. No foul given. Casemiro. Oh, that's half time, and Ethan Pinnock has given Manchester United the lead, the jitters at half time. It's uh, it's 1-0 to 1-0 to the away team. Matthias Delict, the perhaps the best header, one of the better headers of the ball in Manchester United team is was on the was getting treatment and and uh, and Brentford pounced. Brentford pounced. Half-time scores: Fulham 1, Aston Villa 1, Manchester United nil, Brentford 1, Newcastle United nil, Brighton and Hove Albion 1, Southampton 2, Leicester nil, and 39 minutes played between the game in the game between Ipswich and Everton, with NDI scoring the only goal, which means Everton are leading 1-0. I mean, Manchester United must be cursing their luck. The injury, the on and off with the delict has caused them severe pain. I mean, physically and emotionally, and on the score sheet as well. On the score sheet as well, and 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 yeah, it's oh dear, not good, not a good look for, not a good look for United. Once again, they have to do it the hard way. Once again, they have to do it the hard way, and once again, they have to do it the hard way. I mean, Erik Ten Hag, could it be his last, could it be his last team talk? I mean, I don't know, but it could very well be. Yeah, I mean, Manchester United have created chances, but I mean, it's not been good enough. It's not been good enough, and could it be? Could it be Erik Ten Hag's last game? I mean, Manchester United have still got 45 minutes to turn it around. Have still got it 45. Have still got 45 minutes to turn it around, but I mean, it's I mean, they've been scoring in the first minutes of the first half. Now, in the last minute of the first half, Ethan Pinnock scored in the last game as well against Wolves and and now he's done it again. He's done it again. This time against Manchester United. Really powerful header. I'm not sure having Delict on the pitch would have helped. I mean, it would have in theory, but that doesn't mean that doesn't mean that doesn't mean he would have necessarily stopped this. I mean, he would like to think he would have helped. I mean, in terms of numbers, it would have, but I mean, in terms of the actual thing, well, that's a completely different story. That's a completely different story. I mean, it's now 3.5 games, Premier League games that Manchester United haven't scored, and their clean sheet is gone as well. Their clean sheet is gone as well, and their clean sheet is gone as well. So, I mean, will Erik Ten Hag make it to tomorrow? That's another big question. It's another big question that begs that is begging to be answered, and not sure what is wrong with the YouTube today, but There's something definitely wrong, and maybe something to do with my laptop or something like that. But yeah, we will see how it goes. Champions League is back midweek as well. Augsburg have pulled one back. Mönchengladbach have taken the lead. Kleindienst, and I mean some really big matches in the Championship. Burnley leading, Norwich drawing with Stoke, QPR 1, Portsmouth 1, Millwall nil, Derby nil, Middlesbrough nil, Bristol City 2, Preston leading Coventry. But but it's the Manchester United game we are all interested in, and how it uh, how it turns out. The second half should begin. What? I, there was a lot of added time, so there was a lot of added time. Maybe the Fulham game has have has begun. No, that has yet to begin as well in the second half. But players are coming out. Fulham versus Aston Villa, and hopefully the action begins soon. Aston Villa players are in the. I mean, they are on the pitch almost. Raul Jimenez gave them the lead, but Manchester United game. I mean, there was a lot of there was a lot of added time. So Morgan Rogers, he scored the equalizer, and the second half has begun in quite a few games, and but that Manchester United game is yet to begin. Unai Emery, I mean, Aston Villa are in action in the Champions League during midweek. So so interesting to see what their approach is. In this game, and Andres Pereira. I mean, it's been a long day. I didn't sleep last yesterday, and haven't slept this whole day. So, pardon my yawning. Darren England, the referee in the Fulham game, and I mean, still the game is yet to begin now. The Manchester one, Every minute is going to count like it's every minute will be. Let's just get ready anyways for the second half. What happened there? Sure, what happened there? But the players are beginning to come on the pitch, and Delict, hopefully he has gotten his wound sorted. Still nil one between Newcastle and Brighton. Everton now 2-0 up. Michael Keane. Michael Keane has scored. Johnny Evans, man of the match. Ruud van Nistelrooy. Second half about to begin. Here it goes. I mean, Manchester United would do well to increase the pace of the game, but Onana, I mean, known for playing out from the back. Oh, chance, chance. Oh, good defending in the end. I mean, it was smothered in the end. It was smothered, but it was smothered in the end, and 1-1. Alejandro Garnacho makes it 1-1 in the 47th minute. This is uh, this is Manchester United's first goal in what, four and a bit games, and Manchester United are back on level terms. So back on level terms, 47th minute, and let's see what happens. I mean, onside, good ball played by Rashford, and 1-1 it is between. Game on, game on between Brentford and Manchester United. Here come Manchester United again. Holland. I mean, no, Manchester United can at least relax. They don't that they don't have to. 50 minutes gone, 40 minutes remaining. Oh, good switch of play. Garnacho again. Oh, I mean, that could have crept in, but Flecken in his cap, avoiding sunshine, does well to palm the ball away from goal, but corner Manchester United nonetheless. Referee. Oh, nearly. Oh, almost. Oh, 2-0 2-1 it might have been, but Bruno Fernandes. Backs it right. I mean, Manchester United have started this half on fire. The goal has helped, but the goal has helped, but I mean, they started like they mean business. Still, a lot of time Manchester United don't need to take any risks or anything like that. But we'll see what approach they take, what approach they take. Yellow card for Christian Norgard. I think he's the captain. He's the captain, no? Scott. Throw into Brentford. Ethan Pinnock will once again be the danger man. Foul. Bruno there. I mean, needs to be careful. Christian Norgard is the captain. I'm fairly certain he was. I mean, he was there at the toss. I mean, nothing sinister over there. Oh nana, oh nana, oh nana, oh nana. 56 minutes. Interesting to see if there are any substitutions that are made or not. It's Rashford on the left. Ball had gone out. 2-1 to Aston Villa. Ollie Watkins. Ollie Watkins has scored. Thomas Frank has been linked with the Manchester United job. I mean, he's worked hard enough. Why not give him a chance at a big club? I mean, I'm not saying it has to be Manchester United, but he's earned his stripes at Brentford 5 or 6 years. This is Brentford's fourth year the in the Premier League. Ireland, Ganacho, corner, shot from Ireland, deflects behind. Leicester have got one back against Southampton. Facundo Bonanote. About half an hour to go of normal time. Manchester United dominating possession. Bruno. No cigar. 2-1. Rasmus Højlund makes it 2-1 to Manchester United. Not sure what happened there, but Fulham are down to 10 men as well. It's Rasmus Højlund who scored. Rightful chip. Not sure who it was, but Bruno with an impish pass and 2-1 Manchester United. Erik Ten Hag delighted, and so he should be. Now Brentford have it all to do, and they still got time. 26 minutes, 30 minutes, if you ask me, including the extra time or added time. But they would have to open up, and we haven't seen much of Embuemo or Kevin Shada in this second half. I mean, it's a bit like the Tottenham game earlier, where second half they just turned up. I mean, Fulham down to 10 men. Joachim Anderson sent off, straight red by the looks of it. Joan Vissa is on. Keen Lewis Potter is off. I mean, Manchester United players have played well today, to be honest. Rashford, Garnacho, Hoyland, he's been decent as well. There's chance Hoyland or Garnacho rather in the box. Three quarters of the game almost gone. Good defending. Delict. Johnny Evans now. 3-0 or 3-1 rather to Aston Villa now. Issa Diop on goal, taking his time. Good save there by Flecken. Dallo was almost in, but angle too tight. 2-2 and Ryan Fraser sent off Vardy, making it 2-2. Southampton 2, Leicester 2. Wow, a lot of goals going in today. Just Newcastle can't score. That might be a yellow. Once this phase of play ends, the chance. Oh, good block. Good block there. I don't know what has happened today. Just not able to concentrate on anything, basically. Three red cards we've had today. Fraser, Anderson, and Mbuemo there. Not sure what happened. Yellow card to someone. Christopher Ayer. goes off. Josh Ozoxi's on. One of those days where nothing goes for you. I'm talking about myself, not anything else. Still 15 minutes to go in this game. Nothing coming off for Brentford. They scored a good goal from a set piece, but I mean the passing is absolutely cats, like, absolute crap passing. Zoxy almost in behind. Feels like a day where Zoxy might score. Oh, terrible attempt from Marti. Oh, Casemiro. It looks like everything is happening in slow motion and something like that. Still about 15 minutes. Still about 15 minutes, but it feels like a very strange day. That might be a free kick. Oh, gone the other way. I mean, not forgetting the chance that Christian Eriksen had in the first half. I'm assuming it was a chance. Looks like Brighton might win at Newcastle United. I mean, it will be disappointing, but you expect that kind of thing, and you expect that kind of thing, and 10 minutes or so remaining. Visa, no guard. I mean, Ayer, poor pass, poor. It's Rashford, I think, blocked. I mean, one goal lead is always precarious, and here's Visa. Good defending there by Delict. It goes forward. The Dutchman. Garnacho! Straight into the arms of Flecken. Still, give or take 10 minutes, Brentford have to make something happen. Still, no changes in the score lines. Blocked. Shot is blocked. Damsgaard with the free kick. Damsgaard again. Goes wide. Terrible cross from Embueno. Damsgaard again. Ball. Handball? Offside. Offside given. Yes, Roslev. Matt Roslev is about to come on. And not sure who's replacing. Sepp Vandenberg. Down, clutching at his scarf.